Well, hello, listeners. This is Trent, one half of this podcast, Never Seen It, sitting here with my better half, Betsy.
What makes me the better half?
I don't know.
It's just the thing people say.
It is. It's an old-timey thing. But we're here just to check in with you guys on this once-a-month occasion to let you know what you're missing out on over on our Patreon. Patreon.com/NeverSeenItPod.
We have a lot going on over there.
Yeah, it seems like more and more every single month. In the month of May, we actually had 5 Wednesdays, so we had 5 pieces of main content over there. For our Never Seen It Movie Club, which is our Hall of Fame show, we covered the movie Stranger Than Fiction.
Something I have loved for 20 years. I don't know how long you've loved it, but you can hear all about it on that episode.
Indeed. And for Real Love, we covered kind of a newer movie. We covered Set It Up with the It Boy, if you want to call him that, Glenn Powell.
Yeah, we maybe should have saved that for June because he has Hitman out now and Twisters is coming out soon.
Yep.
That dude's going to have a busy summer, but we got a jump start and we watched Set It Up in May instead.
Yeah. For box set, we got the second entry in the Magic Mike trilogy, Magic Mike XXL.
Which I'm not going to lie, might be one of the most fun times I think you and I have had watching a movie.
Yeah, that was a fun one. For the Wayback Machine show, we were sent back all the way to 1960. The machine does not send us back any earlier than 1960.
It does have some parameters.
It's
It's
true.
weird. It's a thing that machine has going for it.
It's an enigma. But it sent us back to watch Ben-Hur. Kind of a big deal.
A big epic movie that neither of us had watched before last month.
Yeah.
And we had thoughts. Like, we had lots of thoughts about that movie.
Oh, yeah. There's some moments there at the very beginning of the movie that are quite entertaining, let's say. We'll leave you to go and check out the episode. But for our 5th and final entry in the month of May, we did something we have never done before. We did a watch-along, a talk-over, whatever you want to call it.
Track.
It's kind of a commentary. We're calling it unnecessary commentary.
Yep.
And we talked over the movie, or if you want to call it a movie, Kung Fury. It's about a half hour long.
It's a short.
Yeah, it's a short film. It just celebrated its 9-year anniversary, and we wanted to kind of spotlight the movie.
Yeah, it's one that kind of officially is a member of the Never Seen It Movie Club.
Yeah.
We didn't induct it or anything, but it belongs there.
Maybe the second one will merit that if and when that ever comes out. But yes, all 5 of those shows, plus everything that we have done up to this point, we got 5 full months worth of content available at patreon.com/neverseenitpod. $5 a month gets you access to the entire archive on Patreon. And just to give everybody a sampling of what we got up to in the month of May, here is just a selection of clips from each of those episodes. Stay tuned all the way through, and we're going to tell you what we're going to do in the month of June. We'll be right back.
It takes him saying, little did he know, for him to say, oh, you know what?
Oh, shit.
No, this has been a very illuminating 10 seconds.
Yep.
You know, come back on Friday. Wait, no, she said imminent. You could be dead on Friday. Come back tomorrow. And he devises a test to try to rule out the stories he's not in,
right,
to help him figure out what story he is in and who is writing about Harold Crick. And it's just done in this really cheeky, funny way. And Dustin Hoffman is just kind of this chaotic little professor in this movie.
Yes.
He drinks so much fucking coffee.
Next time you watch this movie, count the times he is either making coffee, pouring coffee, or drinking coffee.
In the first scene where you meet him, count how many times in that scene alone.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the movie. And he's just like taking his shoes off, taking his socks off, putting his shoes on, walking around
barefoot
the gym.
half this movie.
He is a busy man with a busy life.
Yeah.
And he is exactly the opposite of Harold, where he knows a lot about literature, but he is finding ways to extend outside of his career. She's so drunk that she decides she needs pizza. Now, you had asked about this because this was kind of confusing to you.
Yeah, I didn't like
okay. So she decides, because she's got drunk brain, there is no pizza at this party. I have to leave. And she goes to her friend, whose engagement party it is, and says, come with us. There's no pizza. Come with us. And she says, no, I can't, but you go. She and Charlie leave.
Yep.
And they go get a pizza. But the second they leave, a pizza delivery man comes to the engagement party with a giant stack of pizzas. You were confused by this.
Yes.
What was it about this that was not understood by you? Just the way, the fact her friend didn't stop
Betsy,
her?
because I'm thick. Obviously, I can't see what's happening here because the roommate friend is, this is what you told me. The roommate sees that these two are becoming a thing.
They have chemistry,
She
yes.
can see the chemistry there, and she is going to allow them to leave. She's going to dismiss them as party guests because clearly they have another agenda here. Seriously, Betsy, I feel like that is the entire way here. That's the direction here. They turn these guys into women.
In their own way.
In their own way.
Yeah, the way that women act certainly
yes, that's
in
what I'm saying.
circumstances.
In the same way that fucking bridesmaids, the bridesmaids in that movie act like dudes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, I completely understand exactly what you're saying. And now I'm realizing that Magic Mike XXL is a chick flick, but not the way you think.
Exactly.
So, one moment we haven't talked about yet, we have to back up just a little while we're talking about Joe Manganiello. He has the single best scene in this movie. Like another sequence where they are talking like girls, being one of the girls.
Yep.
They're all doing Molly on the back of this van. And they're hyping each other up about how they're going to do these new routines. And he's feeling insecure and doesn't know who he is as a dancer or what he wants to do. He's like, you know, Mike, you always had that song and I don't have that and I don't know what to do. And they're like, no, man, we're going to hype you up. And they just say, go in there, do your thing. But that all being said, I also found it very strange how portions of this movie were very homoerotic.
Oh my God. Okay. The first half hour of this movie, Betsy, is the gayest shit I have ever seen in my life.
Judah and Masala are really good friends.
They're very close friends.
And I don't know if it's just the way this movie is written and the fact that it's very theatrical and big. And so they're kind of, it's sort of elevated from a way that we're used to watching movies now in the 2024 present day.
Yep.
But they're just like touching each other and they haven't seen each other since childhood and they're crying. And they just, I don't know, there's some weird energy between them where they just are like softly touching and having this competition with spears. And I'm just like, this feels so hard.
All of these phallic symbols kind of wiggling around.
It's totally real.
Mr. Cobra, I'm a police
Mr.
officer.
Cobra.
I need you to send me back to Earth. Pronto.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. You see, you're dead.
You're under arrest
What?
for obstruction of justice. You're breaking the law.
I feel like we say that too. You're breaking the law.
I don't know. Less so.
And that's enough to get him back to life. It makes no fucking sense.
No, I think Hacker Man got him back.
I hacked away all of your.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I hacked away all your bullets. Because he fell into ones and zeros. And that, as they say, was May.
What a May it was.
What a May it was.
We covered a lot of ground between the main show and the Patreon.
Yeah, May was a big month for us. But June is going to be just as good, of course. For the Never Seen It Movie Club, we're covering the movie Margin Call.
And then right after that, for Real Love, we are covering a movie celebrating its 20th anniversary this year.
Maybe the biggest one we have ever done on the Patreon because it's a big heavy hitter.
And we're watching The Notebook, guys.
The Notebook is,
And Trent has never seen The Notebook.
No. Of course, for box set, we're going to finish up the trilogy. We're watching Magic Mike's Last Dance. Neither of us have seen the ending of that trilogy yet, so it remains to be seen how it's going to end up.
And the Wayback Machine is sending us to June of 1976, where we are going to be watching The Omen.
The Omen.
Not just The Omen.
And we do not cover a whole lot of horror movies on this podcast.
No.
Any podcast except for, October when we do Never Scream It.
If you've been paying attention, it's not really our bag, but, the Wayback Machine has its whims, and we're going to do what we're told.
Whether we like it or not.
Yeah, so that we'll see if we like it, because we've been surprised by the number of movies from the 70s that we have actually enjoyed.
Absolutely. So again, patreon.com/neverseenitpod. $5 a month gets you access to all of our extra content. So we hope to see you over there. Thanks for listening to this episode. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, everybody.